let's see how this scoots. Whoa! Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we'll be reviewing the all-new 2022 Ford Explorer ST line. First and foremost, though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry H. Miller Ford here in Provo, Utah for giving me some time with this ST line. This one is available for sale for the time being. If you're interested, I'll include a link to their inventory in the description down below so you can contact them. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get into the video. So under the hood, we have a turbocharged 2.3 liter 4-cylinder that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 20 around town and then 26 on the highway, with power outputs being 300 horsepower and then 310 pound-feet of torque. Let's go over the front end of the ST line, and guess what? This particular Explorer is actually green. I'll try to remember to throw a little photo over this because we're in lower lighting, you won't be able to see it, but I did take a photo of this in the sun so you can see the green a little bit better. Anyways, you guys can see here on the hood how it's raised there on either side, just like other Explorers. You've got the blacked out font here with the Explorer logo, and then you guys can see how the grill's all blacked out, regular Ford logo with a camera there in the center of it. And then we've got the signature LED lights here with the headlights and the daytime running light, fog lights down below, and then notice the black trim here at the bottom. And yeah, overall, definitely cool. And the fact that it's green is really cool because guess what? When you're in like low lighting like this, it just looks like a dark color, and then once it hits the sun, that green pops out. Coming around the side here, we've got 255mm tires wrapped around 20-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear as well. And then you guys can see the design on the wheels. You've got the silver here on the top and then the black below that. Definitely cool contrast. And then notice here for the fender flare, and then notice that trim continues along the side. You got the blacked out trim inside of that, and then you can see how the mirror caps are blacked out. And if we take a few steps back, notice all the trim around the windows is also blacked out, and yeah, it looks so cool. I mean, you can kind of see that it's green, kind of. So here is our key fob. We have our unlock function, our lock function remote, starting in the opening here for the hatch. Payload capacity 1,482 pounds. Towing capacity is right around 5,000 pounds. And then you can see here with the storage space in the rear, it is absolutely fantastic, especially with the third row folded down. You got a little 12 volt right there. Got some more storage here. And then if you guys are wondering for the third row, you just gotta pull that little strap, pull up the headrest, and well, then you're all done. And then notice you can just press that button and that'll shut it. There is also a lock function as well. And let's just finish things up with the rest of the rear. So notice Explorer is all blacked out. We've got the LED tail lamps, parking sensors here along the bottom. And then look at the exhaust tips on either side. And yeah, again, it's cool that it's green. Now here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see here with the padding, notice the red stitching that goes throughout. And we got a little door handle right here, and then notice the darker trim down below. And then here are these seats, so you can see again with the padding, and then notice with the red stitching, and then you can see with the inserts here, perforated. Definitely looks cool, that's for sure. Then popping in, you got the grab handle, which helps out, but notice legroom, and also headroom. And then you can see down below here, we've got our charging ports there for the second row. Yeah, I really like to look at the seats. Now the third row seats don't have the cool inserts on them. Now with the Explorer, legroom kind of cramped, headroom though really solid, but it's perfect for kids, and they have their little storage cubbies right there. Let's head to the front. Now here is the front door panel. You guys can see again with the padding and notice the stitching that goes throughout. All of our window controls, the mirrors, they do power fold in, and then you can see here with the door lock and unlock, and then speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And there's a quick look at the mirrors themselves. And then here are the front seats again. Look at the padding and stitching, and then notice perforated all down the center portion. You got your adjustments here on the side of the seat, ST line right there. Pedal layout, pretty normal. And then notice here with our light controls, and then that's for the hatch. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. Let's pop in. Now here is the steering wheel. You guys can see here with the padding on the top and on the bottom. Notice the contrasted red stitching, and then perforated here on the sides to get a slightly better grip. And then notice we've got our phone controls, voice command as well. And then you can see here, we do have adaptive cruise control and steering assistance. And then right there, you guys can see with the turn signal stock, windshield wiper stock, all the normal stuff. There you go. Now here's the gauge cluster. It's half analog, half screen. And you can press the menu button on that right side of the steering wheel to scroll through some different menus here in the center. And then we do have a bunch of different drive modes. We got our normal, eco, sport, and then our tow haul. I love the animation, especially for sport. Look at this. It's like, boom! Makes everything red and aggressive on the screen, which is definitely a fun time. Then if we go to the other side, we got our slippery trail, and then we got our deep snow and sand. Thank you for letting me know that I'm almost out of fuel. Anyways, that's all for the center. Now here's the infotainment system. First off, we pop it in reverse. We do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, and then you got the zoom function as well. And then going from that to the rest of the infotainment system, shortcut bar here at the bottom. You guys can see response time is fantastic. Notice we got ambient lighting as well, a bunch of different colors to choose from. And other than that, there's the screen. Now here is our little center stack area. We've got analog controls for the radio. This just pops on with the whole camera system because, well, it's got a cool 360 camera system. So yeah, nice feature there. We got our dual zone climate controls, heated seats, heated steering wheel, as wheel. Haha. And then notice here with the storage space down below. And then you can see here the shifter for that 10-speed automatic transmission. And then notice a couple cup holders, parking brake right there. That's your auto hold, drive mode select. That's for the traction control, hill descent control. And then again with the red stitching. Tons of storage space. Ooh, also wireless phone charger. And then pretty normal glove box. And then notice the trim there on the dash looks pretty cool. It is soft touch here at the top. And then we do have a sunglass holder here at the top, and that's all. Now the window's kind of tinted, so it's hard to see, but 2022 Explorer ST line 4-wheel drive. This color is called Forged Green Metallic, if you guys are wondering. This is a 250A equipment group for you Ford nerds. And then after all options, total MSRP is $48,905. And let's see how it scoots. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood. Both the mirrors, just do a blind spot monitoring and throughout the rest of the rear. And let's set off. So setting off in the ST line. And first off, seat comfort's actually really good. I'm surprised. I didn't think that these seats would be like crazy comfortable because the inserts and everything, but they're actually really comfortable. So that is a big plus. Now we're actually going to pop it into the sport mode. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang it. There we go, sport mode. So got a red aggressive screen. Other than seat comfort, I mean, it feels like just a regular Explorer. There's nothing crazy going on here with it. Definitely has a cool looking interior though from the driver view, especially the steering wheel. The steering wheel does feel really cool because it's like big and beefy, just like the ST. And let's see how this scoots. Whoa! 2.3 is no joke. My goodness, that is quick. 2.3, man, 2.3 just bites. Pop it back into the normal mode. I know it's a shorter drive, but I've driven a ton of Explorers on the channel, so we don't really need to go for a massive voyage here with it. Man, that sun is directly in my eyes. Hopefully you guys have a camera viewpoint though. That's all that matters. I can go blind, but as long as you guys can see the video. Yeah, suspension feels great. I really like this. So yeah, let's kind of sum things up after driving this. This basically drives like any other Explorer with the 2.3. So if you've driven an Explorer with the 2.3, you've basically driven an ST line. But I see big benefits to this package. First off, affordability. It's less than $50,000. It's like the same price as the average price for a brand new car in today's market, believe it or not. Cars are expensive nowadays, but this is average in today's market, okay? So that's great. Looks amazing on the outside. Interior is also amazing. Seats are great. Steering wheel is great. Like Ford basically upgraded all of the major touch points, which that's what you want to upgrade, right? Because that's what, like, it's basically, that's what gives you like 90% of the benefit of a package is if you upgrade major touch points, then like you just win. Seriously. As an automaker, all you have to do is just steering wheel, seats, and yeah, it improves things a massive amount. So yeah, they did a really good job with this package, and honestly, if I was in the market for an Explorer, I would get this over an ST. I know it sounds crazy because the ST has more power, but this is a lot less money. And again, this is a third row family SUV. I don't need to get to 0 to 60 in whatever the ST gets to 0 to 60 in, right? This gets up to speed more than quick enough, gets great fuel economy, looks amazing. And so yeah, this and the Explorer Timberline, those are my two favorite packages on the new Explorer that you have to look into if you're gonna look into a new Explorer. That's gonna sum things up for a video on this Explorer ST line. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with this vehicle. Check out the info in the description down below. I'll see ya.